Woo-hoo. I'm getting low on gas. Holy smokes. I better get gas today. I got one more possible task. And that possible task is groundhog removal. I'm hoping he's there. I'm hoping I should have caught him last night. It's just so weird leaving that gate open. But I have to, so. Yeah. We'll see if I can catch me a groundhog. It's like, basically, this client is on one side of the lake, the other clients are on the other side of the lake. And, yeah. So I got to do whoop, like that. That's what I got to do. Big horseshoe is what I got to do. Well, it's kind of like a horseshoe with a, it's shorthand writing. I got to do one of those things. Let's see if I can find me a friggin' captured groundhog. It's all a fat groundhog there. Don't know where the hell he came from. He's beelining across the freaking yard there. It's like, where do you come from, buddy? It's funny, I was walking up the road, there was a little robin walking ahead of me. And it was like kind of like, you know, like you walk a dog up the road or whatever. It was kind of like doing that. And I was like, hey, get your worm. Walking. You know, it's like, you are a bird, you can fly, you know. You fly a little bit, and then to walk a bit. Like, well, if he's having a nice walk, I'm going to have a nice walk with him. A little bit of dust on the road. I'll call my clients tonight just to let them know that if they want me to close the gate tomorrow for them. Well, they might be up tomorrow too, so it might not matter. Ish. And I left one spot today to see if I can let it grow in a bit more. And then I'm going to whipper snip it. Because every time I cut in there with the mower, I kind of get like the turn, like it's always kind of damp in there, so it's like the tires kind of like leave marks. So I'm going to let it thicken up for another week, and then I'm going to just, from now on, I'm not going to bother with the mower in there. I'm just going to use the whipper snipper. I do believe that is the proper course of action. Look at all the bullet holes in that sign. Imagine that. In a redneck area, bullet holes in a road sign. Who would have thunk? Oh yeah, stop here. Quebec, stop here. Oh, they're good. They cut it back. They got to cut it back a bit more there because it really does sneak up on it. Quebec, stop. There we go. Someday I'm gonna have to put some books in that little book thingy. So in my last video, not my last video, but the last video, I was talking about studios and, like, you know, I mean, I've made quite a few observations over the years, you know, like with musical equipment and stuff like that. And I know not all you guys are musicians, so some of you might not be interested in this at all, but for those of you that are, like, the thing is you could spend a lot of money on anything, right? There's no doubt about that, you know. And I do, like, I don't do drugs, I don't really drink. I'll have a beer once in a while. I don't remember the last time I had a beer. You know, I know I had one or two this year, sure. Usually, like, I'm a sociable person. I'm not a, you know, but I'm 51. I hate hangovers, period. When I was 20, yeah, you know, I could go to work on 2.5 hours sleep and work a 16-hour day. You know what I mean? And be sober by the time I get there. Yeah, I could do that. Now a hangover is like my death sentence for 3 weeks. You know, you know what I mean? Like I just don't like it at all. So, like, for me, if someone told me, Reg, you're never gonna ever have a drop of alcohol again in your life, okay. It's not like I haven't drank my body weight like a million times. Think of all the money that I spent on that. You know what I mean? Just, you know, like, as an average guy, you know, it's the money is. You don't even want to think about it. Like, all the equipment I have is probably nothing in comparison it's kind of good and bad. Like, don't get me started on globalism, but on the other hand, like that kind of convenience, the cost is not so much the cost. The cost is the gamble. Are you getting what you want? Are you getting what you actually need? So let's say you're a guy and you've been playing guitar. You've had a cheap guitar your entire life. We'll say like a Jackson Dinky, JS22 or 32, whatever, $250 guitar, okay? And then you said, you know what, I love playing guitar so much. The wife, the girlfriend, or maybe you're single, whatever, and you say, you know what, I want to get into recording. I want to do that. Well, here's what I'd say. Before you even save up for another piece of equipment, first just go buy a set of guitar strings, maybe 2-3 sets. Okay, write a song. When the song is finished, bad place to be. See, I told you guys, people like freaking stand on the corner, yakking away, like be here, be there, don't be there. And I drive slower than normal back here because I'm always expecting it. But you got a guy with a big pickup truck and a trailer, man, he's gonna flatten you. You're gonna be jumping in the water. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. So you got with little money, okay, but you just wrote a killer song, you got the vocals down, maybe you're in a band, maybe you're going to do it all yourself, whatever. Okay, your next purchase should be time in the studio, right? Figure out what it's going to take to record that song. Maybe it costs you $600, maybe it costs you $1,200, maybe it costs you $50, whatever it's going to be. Go to a professional studio. The most professional you can afford. It doesn't have to be super, like, I'm not talking like $500 an hour studio, but like somebody that you know has like a good sound booth, professional stuff. Maybe you do stuff fairly digitally, whatever. See the process they're doing. And if you do that, you're going to learn a lot of stuff of what, not so much what you need, but what you don't need. So you're going to save a lot of money in not buying junk that's just not, that you got to replace in 2 years or whatever, just because it just won't do what you need it to do. So you're going to make a bigger investment in the short run, but in the long run, you're going to save a lot of money of not buying junk that just doesn't do the job. And the sound engineer is going to get you going. Say, hey, this is the best bang for the buck for your budget. Maybe your budget's $2,000, maybe it's $20,000. I don't know. Whatever it is for you. If it's $500, good luck. Don't waste your money buying stuff. Just go to the studio, man.